This jam is non-competitive, and it is intended to be a way to get the game dev gears in our brains turning. Here are the rules. Number one, just try to make your submission a game. And what is a game? That's totally up to you. Kit bash it or make every asset on the spot. Both are awesome. Two, your game should somehow fit the topic, however you want to interpret it. Which, by the way, that topic is something chat is welcome to suggest. Anybody? Yes? No? Hey, I can just come up with something as well, based loosely on what y'all are talking about or whatever's going on. Number three, you should make the most important parts of your game within a 1 hour time frame. This isn't super strict. It's okay to go overtime, it's okay to polish it or fix a bug. The time pressure is there for you to help facilitate the brain exercise that this is intended to be. If your entry is late, send it to me anyway, and we'll check it out at the top of next week's show. Who we got in the house? What are we doing? We're doing some stuff today. I can't wait to make, I got a surprise. I got a little surprise for myself. The surprise is for myself, actually. Who do we got in the house? We got Beth Jackson all up in this house. Welcome, Beth. So here's the thing. I am doing Scratch. That's my surprise, is scratch.mit.edu. That's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing. Scratch.mit.edu. It's right behind me. Scratch.mit.edu. It's a really fundamental game development learning tool that you'll see. You might have even in school or in a summer camp somewhere, you might have come across this one. I'm going to use it today to make my game. I've never made a game in scratch.mit.edu. I played around with it. I played around, but I've never made a game. So that's going to be fun. We do have Beth Jackson in the house. We got Ian St. Artist. Welcome, Ian St. Artist. Good to see you. Again, if you want to enter, there's the itch.io link. You can submit anything you want. Unity, as long as it can be, viewed by us in some way. A browser URL, an exe file. So yeah, the itch page is up. Here's the timer on that. Submissions are due in 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 30 seconds. Now, you don't have a topic yet, so you're gonna need that. You're gonna need that. You can use Dreams as well. Dreams is perfectly acceptable. I have Dreams up and running and ready to go, so that way we can check out your creations there as well. So hey, we're trying to be inclusive here. So we have to come up with a topic. What will it be? What will it be? We had Beth was talking about how it's inspiring to see us make stuff. Oh, and you know what else? Beth was being prepared by having some of the itch page stuff filled out ahead of time, which is smart. So maybe we want to think about preparation. We want to think about being prepared, preparation and inspiration. Prepared to Your partner says prepspiration. like being prepared and inspiration. Okay, so now wait, that's actually kind of interesting. So how about I kind of like something to do with exercising. Let's say get ready to exercise. Exercise ready. Let's say fitness, workout control, workout and control. I'm not on top of my jam idea today. I don't have it today. I just ain't got it. Exercising your exercising yourself. Exercise yourself. I like that. Let's do exercise your. I needed to give it time. I'm gonna say exercise yourself. That's the topic. We got 3 minutes to spare. That's why we gotta have that extra give me time. Okay, here we go. Cool. Scratch. How do you use Scratch? So scratch.mit.edu is cool because it has these blocks and you like snap them together and things happen. So let's just do something really simple. I'm gonna have Paint on hand. Yeah, I'm using MS Paint to make this work out. I'm gonna put a timer up on the screen here. I got to make sure I come up with things. For example, mechanic. Got to keep the scope in check. I have to be willing to pivot if it's not working out. All of these are very important aspects. I want to say, what's the, for the backdrop, there's a certain size. Scratch backdrop dimensions. I said backdrop, that's okay. 480 by 360, so that's kind of what I want to work in here. 480, and hopefully you'll see how cool Scratch is if you haven't ever used it in a moment here. So exercise, what I want for a mechanic. Well, if you're exercising, you're like, if you're exercising yourself, what about someone else? Are you not exercising someone else? Is maybe like you have to get stronger, like powering up, you know? You have to like grind, right, to get stronger. I kind of like that, actually. Okay, so that kind of works. So let's say that. Let's say you have to level up your character. And how do you level it up? You level it up by picking up a thing. And let's have balls on the ground, and you have to pick them up. So let's make a ball. Let's just make some balls. All right, so there's a ball. We got paint, MS Paint skills in this house. I don't really want to rely on color. Maybe we could do different size balls. We're just going to get one ball here. I don't really know how importing these assets would work, actually, because let's make it a PNG, but it won't be transparent, will it? I don't think it'll be transparent, but we'll see. We'll figure this out. Let's make a new folder for this. I'm just going to call this Scratch and ball 1. I have a feeling I'm gonna need to make this transparent. So we can upload these if we want. A sprite. Oh, you're calling it a sprite. I wouldn't call this a sprite. That's a strong word. Okay, so that's in here. But you can even see it's got the big old thing around it. So here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to open up a way to actually give me some transparent stuff. I'm gonna use Canva for this. I am using Scratch today. Oh, I'm using Scratch today, absolutely. Now I know Beth uses Canva for some of the things that she does. And you know what? I'm feeling it. 480 by 360. It's just a nice convenient way to do this stuff. But we're still gonna make it in Paint. It's all gonna be in Paint because that's more fun. I am using Scratch. It's actually a very powerful engine, like for what it is. Truth be told, I make my thumbnails over here. That's why there's multiple of me. Yeah, your son uses it at school. See, there you go. Right. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like it's a renowned tool in many ways. All right, we definitely are doing a lot of steps here to get this to be a sprite, but that's okay. All right, so now I have this version of it. I'm going to delete the one we added here. They do have examples and they have their own balls, but I'm just interested in challenging myself to do it right now. So that's what we're doing. Okay, now we got it. And you can see it's invisible. Okay, good. So there's a ball. Yeah, it's a really wonderful tool, and Dreams was very inspired by it. Ian St. Artist says, exercising by dodging falling mountain snowballs. I like that. Oh, that's fun. Sorry, I do like my mountain games. I kind of like that. Dodge, that's kind of more fun than picking up. Let's do that. Let's do it. All right, so dodging falling mountain snowballs. All right, let's make it, since I already made it red. Well, all right, no, let's go with it. I actually like your idea a lot, so let's go with it. So I'm gonna make it we're gonna fill it in. Well, I guess I do kind of have to do this in Canva, don't I? I kind of do. Let's edit this, and I'm gonna make it black and white. Okay, I'm gonna make it black and white. I don't know if it still has its background removed, truth be told. So we're gonna do that again. We're gonna make it black and white. It's still, I still made it in Paint. Yes, we're doing some modifications here, but it's still mostly made in Paint, so that's what matters. There we go. Now it's more like a snowball, right? Is that what it's not the most snowbally-in looking thing, but it's okay. Actually, that's kind of snowball-esque. It's snowball-esque. All right, there's our snowball. I'm gonna make it a lot bigger, and then we're going to download it, transparent, and now we can put it in there as our sprite. No, let's go for it, Ian. I love that. I gotta take chat suggestions more because chat knows what's up. Chat knows what's up. I don't listen to chat enough. All right, so there's our new snowball, nice and cut out, ready to go. We do need a mountain though. So let's make a mountain. I guess this will be like our backdrop, but then again, I kind of want it to exist in the scene. But how do we make something roll down a mountain? That I actually have no idea. That's gonna be very interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, regretting a little bit. So let's get a mountain. I'm gonna make, we need an outline, solid color, black. There we go. There's our mountain. Total mountain, utter mountain. We kind of had like gray in the middle of the other ones, so we should that's black. That's black is what that is. We kind of want a little gray in the middle. So that's our mountain. Done. Done. I'm gonna save it. That's our mountain. Let's get it so it's transparent. Yep, we're gonna do it over here in Canva so it's transparent. Did you see all the Dreams TLC updates? I did. I did. Very excited about that. And you know, it's something that RBD Jellyfish had teased before, and that it's actually coming is exciting. It's definitely gonna make a lot of new possibilities happen in Dreams. All right, there's our mountain. Super cool. Let's get that out of here. Imagine you were saying looks awesome about my mountain. There's like a 0% chance that that could ever be true. That mountain looks so awesome. All right. Now we put this in here. See, it's pretty quick. It's pretty quick. Bam. Now we got a mountain. Wait, did we actually download it as transparent? Why does it not look transparent? I don't think I actually downloaded it as transparent. So let's make sure we did that. It could be. It might be. I don't know. I'm doing it again. I'm not taking risks. It doesn't look transparent. Okay. Oh, I see why. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's the wrong one. It would be fast. It would be fast if I wasn't under great pressure. We do have 52 minutes left, so I don't know that it's really that much pressure. There we go, right? Right? Do we go there? Is that where we go? I guess so. I guess it's transparent, but no, because it's not transparent. Oh, I know why. I forgot to remove the background. Oh my gosh. I'm panicking a little bit. It's okay. It's fine. I'm not really. I didn't know I was going to be using Canva. This is a new thing. See, I'm sure. Yeah, your mountain with that triangle. It's a powerful triangle. I've seen a lot of triangles in my day, and that one really wins. I agree. Oh, you're going to download it as a zip file because you downloaded multiple? Okay, cool. Thanks. All right, here we go. We're going to extract this. Okay, and then we're gonna close this. We're gonna open the sprite. We got this. We're getting in the workflow. It's the first time I've ever used Scratch to make a game, all right? I mean, I've kind of used it before. Oh, it's still not transparent. Oh no, I didn't actually save it as transparent. You guys, am I doomed? Am I doomed? I'm gonna put a poll in the chat. Is Lyz doomed to make a non-game today? Like the way we're going here, I have my concerns. And so this is my poll to you. All right. Is Lyz doomed to make a non-game today? That poll is in the chat right now. Yes or no? I'm just, you know, I think it's, we have 100% no so far. Thank you. Wow, you really believe in me. Thank you. All right, let's get this. There we go. Now you can see it's transparent. Excellent. Wonderful. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. If I vote yes, what does that say about me? Well, nothing. Nothing, because I won't know if it's you. So that's up to you. So you want to know what it says about you to you? I mean, I think to you it should say that you see the reality. You look at the world as it is and you judge it correctly. No, I don't know. I believe we'll be okay, but it's just, we haven't even started coding it yet. All right, so we have this and we want to dodge them. So I mean, if you're in the middle, I guess they could fall down any angle, right? So I guess the mountain is really just a background, and we just want it to spawn from the middle, so it looks like that's where it comes from, right? So let me show you some things we can do here. So we're gonna say when the flag is clicked, and that's right up here, this little flag will play our game as it is. When that happens, I would like to, and I guess what I want this to be on. So this is we're actually modifying the snowball itself. And I'm going to say that when that happens, oh my gosh, do I know what I'm doing? Wait, do I know what I'm doing? When that happens, I want to move the snowball 10 steps. So as soon as I do this, you'll see it moves just a little bit. Every time I play this, it moves 10 steps. And that's great. We want it to go a different direction now. I don't understand why it's going that direction. So maybe we can get it to go. It says direction 90 degrees. No, don't do that. It says direction 90 degrees behind me here. 90 degrees. So I would think we want it to be like this direction, right? And then when we play it, nice, nice, very nice. That's not quite 180, so let's make it 180. Excellent. So now that's what that does. But we want it to go a little more than that. So let's get a forever. Maybe we'll just say move forever. Just move forever, constantly, all the time. Oh, look at the honesty on the poll there. 25% of you say yes. I am doomed today. Thank you. Thank you for just being honest with how you believe in me. I'm not upset. I'm not discouraged. I'm encouraged. I'm encouraged to prove you wrong. I think. Okay, so let's say we wanted to do it forever. So we can like stick this movement in, hold on, we have to undo a little bit here. I always struggle, okay, we're gonna unsnap it. I always struggle unsnapping things. Okay, there we go. So we wanna say do it forever. So now it'll just keep going. So when we hit play, it'll just keep going. But now it's not resetting and now it's just gone. Now it's just gone. Can you reset it? Can you reset I mean, I see a little refreshy kind of thing here. Okay, that's something else. How do I reset it? It's just permanently there? No way. Really? I mean, I guess I could put the position back at 0, 0 here, and that would effectively reset it. So what we can do is we can say when it hits the edge, do something. So I'm going to search up, there's, oh my gosh, this is tough. This is tough. 75 number is pretty high. Good game. Actually, it's at 80% now. It's at 80% now. So yeah, that is pretty high. All right, this is really hard to see over here. I'm going to get my zooms in here that I use for Unreal Engine. We're going to do that so I can actually see this because I don't know if you know this. I have terrible vision. Okay, here we go. Now we can see things. Okay, so edge. Something to do with the edge. We want control, looks, motion, events, sensing. We want sensing. That's what we want. Touching. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So that says touching mouse pointer. I'm going to say touching edge. But we need to clarify what happens when that goes down. So I want to say move, so we want to say forever, but we want to say if, this is where I get tripped up. If, we'll really want to say, let's actually keep that separate, right? When clicked, where's the event? Here's the event. Is there, what other event ones do we have? When I receive message one, when loudness, when backdrop switches, when the script's clicked, when space key is pressed. I guess we could keep this in here. I don't really want to nest it. Yeah, put it like an extra one. Make it like another one. All right, let's see if I can make another when clicked. When clicked, if touching edge, then we want to stop its movement, right? So we want the motion to stop somehow. Maybe we could say move 0 steps, but it's already doing it forever. So why would that override it? Oh gosh, I really have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, it's fallen. Your faith in me is fallen. We're down to 67% confidence in whether or not I'm doomed. You know, I honestly, first of all, I'm determined to prove you wrong, but I also completely understand and almost don't blame you. I have a private problem that is only a little concerning, which is that oh, here we go. There we go. My screen turned off. So that was exciting. We have Donnie the Dingo in the house. Welcome, Donnie. I decided to try to make something in Scratch, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, we could just say not forever, right? So let's get rid of the movement thing. And we're going to make sure this is over here at 0. I don't know. Okay. All right. I just want to make it fall down. I just want to make it fall down. And like stay down, you know? And like stay down. So when the flag is clicked, we want to say, if touching edge, we want to do, let's try if else. Let's try if else. Oh gosh, I am in trouble, aren't I? I am in trouble. Okay, we're going to say, if touching edge, move 0 steps. Okay, so it's already not moving at all. But we want to say, get rid of this. If touching edge, then otherwise, let's say move 10 steps. Will it just like keep going? What if it touches the edge? Oh, it stops. Did you see that? Did you see that? It stopped. But it's still not resetting back. And that's kind of what concerns me more than anything. But look, if I'm spamming click, it stops. So this is good. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I better see those numbers go up. I'm just saying. We're getting somewhere. Now, we needed to go back though. We want them to clone themselves. So we want it to stay there. I kind of want it to roll away too, right? If touching edge, let me zoom in the middle here. What have I done to myself? If, when clicked, if touching the edge, then move 0 steps. Otherwise, move 10 steps. This is good. This is good. What we want to say is, if I say, oh man, go to, but then we'll say if it touches the edge. So let's do another one. Let's say if it touches the edge. Can we like say an and? Do we have like and? Is that like a thing that's in here? Oh gosh, I really have no idea what I'm doing. And, oh, okay, here's and. Move something and something steps? How does that make sense? If, let's try a new case. Let's say if, I'm going to copy this I'm gonna copy this right up here. All right, I'm gonna copy it. We're gonna say copy if touching the edge, and then can I just paste that right in here? Yes, I can. Drop that in. Okay. If touching the edge, then I kind of just want it to destroy itself, honestly. I mean, ideally it would just move. No, let's say it moves. Let's say it moves away. Let's say it moves like off the side. So let's say forever. Move. Probably better if we destroy it. How do you delete things? Do we have a delete? I'm gonna search for that. Usually I just do like a control F here. Remove. We're in danger. We're in so much danger. Delete. Delete. We do have a delete somewhere in here, so that's good. Let's look for that delete. We're gonna have to scope our game down. We're gonna have to scope our game down. We just want to dodge snowballs. I think we need to... Let's try something else. I'm gonna say it doesn't stop. We're gonna scope our game down a bit. We have to. It's the only way we're gonna survive here. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna say that no more edge touching. Forget that. Forget all of that. I'm glad we figured out what we figured out. But I think what's gonna be better, I think what'll be better is if things just rain down. You know what I mean? And we'll just make our, let's just increase the size of our mountain to be a lot bigger. And then stuff is just falling down. And that's just the way that that is. Okay. So we can clone things. Let me look for the clone stuff. Clone. I did hit Control F, which is a little hard to see, but hopefully not too hard. That's probably in control. It's frustrating it doesn't actually like... Oh, here we go. I found it. It's like the same color. It's not, but it's pretty close. We got yellow on orange. 40, oh my gosh, we're at 50. We're at almost 50% on that poll. Honestly, I understand. It's my first time making a game in Scratch, but if children can do it, surely I can. Even though the children probably know to like learn it first. Okay, no, we're gonna be, it's gonna be fine. Everything's fine. So when clicked, I'm gonna say create a clone of myself, right? But we want it to be moving as well. So I'm gonna say move forever, and they'll just fall down, and it'll create... This is definitely gonna crash, right? Like eventually it has to crash. We can also say repeat a certain amount of times and it just sits there. Whoa, did you see that? It created a clone of itself and it moved. So it did obey in a way. It did obey. And for that, I give it much credit. Let me move it out of the way though. And I want to say, don't do those things together. Not together. Not together. Separately. Create a clone of myself, but we want it to do it like horizontally, right? So I kind of want it to move. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is too hard. I'm going to have to abandon this idea. We have to abandon ship, guys. Ian, I loved your idea, but we have to abandon ship. We're lifting again. We're lifting a ball again. It's too complicated, but I love your idea, and I hope you believe that. All right, so I'm going to import the ball again. We're fine. We're just restarting again, okay, with 35 minutes left. So there's our ball, and we want to be able to lift it. I'm going to say that it... Well, but the thing is we kind of... Let's just put it down. Let's just put it down. And we need a character that lifts. So I'm going to get back into paint here. God, we are definitely in danger. It's okay. This is just for learning. It's just for getting our game dev gears turning. And later we're going to check out all of your guys' awesome stuff. All right. Ian's doing it on Dreams. Nice. Nice. Hey, I love that. See, I wouldn't want to do your idea anyway. Any engine is fine. Absolutely. But we're going to check out all y'all's creations, and I'm sure they'll be better than mine. But you don't know that, Liz. Okay. So we're going to make a character. Let's get a face. Beautiful. Beautiful face. Maybe we could get it a little thicker than that. Not the worst head I've ever seen, actually. It's actually not the worst head. Let's give it some hair. Nobody said it was going to be great hair. I don't know about that hair. Let's try some different hair. Also, shouldn't it be a skin tone color person? Our person has changed their appearance dramatically. But I realized I wanted them to look like an actual person. So we just had to do what we had to do. All right, so there's that. Wonderful, beautiful. Let's get some eyes. Yeah. Total eyes. Doesn't look creepy at all. Are we making a horror game? I think we're making a horror game. Didn't mean to make a horror game, but here we are, doing it anyway. Cool. So then here's a mouth for them. Yep, they got a mouth, as they should have a mouth. Cool. Really, really good mouth. Okay, give it a nose, right? This is a horrifying character. And then some arms to lift with. Let's say that there's a state. We're gonna try to do multiple states. That's right. Oh my God. I'm like a freaking AI here with my terrible hand drawing. Let's just give non-hands. How about this? How about the ball is just in your hand and you just hold it? Okay, I got it. We have to manage scope. That's the most important lesson, is managing scope. So we're just going to have a hand here. All right? 5 fingers as one has. Look at this. One hand. I don't know if that's 5. That's an amount of fingers. Let's give them a shirt so they have clothes. We all deserve clothes. There we go. It's more of a dress. Totally good. I like that. Excellent. And some pants for you. Let's give you a high waist. Yeah, I think you deserve a high. You look like a high waist to me. So let's do that. But a short leg span. Oh man. Yeah, I just needed a break, all right? I needed a break from the logic I have no idea how to use. Sue me. All right, sue me. Yeah, we're coloring it in. I'm just gonna fill in the rest. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. What are some nice shoes? Can we get some kicks up in here? Something that looks nice. All right, there we go. There's a tongue. There's a shoe shape. Beautiful. Not the worst shoe I've ever drawn. The second one will never live up to the first one. And I just already know that. 50-50, Lee's is doomed. Wow. Wow, you guys. Thank you for your honesty. But also, half of you believe in me. Okay, so that's a shoe. And then we'll put the legs coming down in here as they do. Looks very convincing. I bet some of you wish you could change your answer, huh? No, because it's better that you can't, so I can feel okay. All right, there we go. The nose got consumed. The tooth got colored in. We don't really want a colored in tooth. Well, now we have to think about respectfulness of our character. We can't disrespect our character like that and give them a tooth that they didn't earn themselves. Okay. So the eyes are looking a little bloodshot, so let's get them normal. And then let's give it more of a nose. All right, this is the Lee's Art School, and you can't change my mind that this is halfway decent. Okay, there we go. This is just the first stage of the sprite. All right, this is just the first stage. We'll say sprite 1. So we'll need a way to control our character to actually lift the thing, right? So let's get an arm that moves up because we're lifting the ball, all right? I'll show you 50%ers. Okay, here we go. So there's this. And we can't really rotate, can we? We kind of need to just draw a new arm if we're gonna do this in Paint. So that's what we're gonna do. Now the thing is, we need it to somehow match the position, the ball. That's gonna be interesting. Can't wait for that problem solve. So let's get a hand up here, right? Super lifted. Let's get lifted. All right, there we go. It's up. Any believers in chat? Do we have any believers? It's actually dangerously close to more belief than I'm doomed. It's very close to that. So the belief could go either way, I suppose. Okay, we want to delete this. There we go. So there's the lift. It's looking some DIY WarioWare. Oh, I see that. I actually see that. I take that compliment very seriously. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so let's save it. This is our sprite 2. Awesome. There we go. Great. So let's get out of here. Let's go back into Canva just as a way to get these things transparent-fied. So there, because I don't think, I mean, you know, if there's a secret way to do that using MS Paint, wow, I didn't know that. This sprite looks amazing. I'm actually not unproud of myself. I'm actually somewhat proud of myself, I have to say. Hard somewhat, but for sure. All right, so there's that. I'm gonna duplicate it so I can make sure we do it on the same positions. We do have to remember to remove the background. You were a believer before and you still am. Heck yeah. You know, I think 50-50 is a good place for the poll. I think that's a good place for the poll. Okay. There we go. Get it kind of even on there. It kind of needs to be very even. Otherwise, it's going to look very wrong. Very, very wrong. I probably should have planned that a little better. But here we are. But wait, could you though? Could you just be like right on top of it? And here we're manually resizing it. Like, what are the chances? It's perfect. I guess it could kind of have like a stylized effect. All right, that's pretty darn close. That's pretty darn close. So there's one, and then let's make sure we get rid of the background on this one as well. I'm ending the poll. I'm ending the poll. 50% chance. That's, and there was what, 10 or 11 of you who voted? So that's, look, whether you believe in me or not, I hope you'll like this video. Give a thumbs up. You voted for the poll. You might as well thumb it up because you want to help me grow and Hyper Game Dev be better. So thank you for that. Fitty, it was fitty. Truly, thank you if you can thumb it up. It makes YouTube recommend this live stream, and after it goes live, the video will be pushed more, and I really appreciate it. Okay, so let's get rid of the background, and now we can save these, so that way we can put them in our game, and we're gonna give them lifting. We're gonna give them lifting. Okay, now I would like the ball, if we want a challenge, right? Does the ball drop if you like don't do it right? Maybe it's like a timing game, like you have to like do it like quickly or something. Like if what happens, I don't even know how to set that up in Scratch. I don't have the foggiest notion, as they say. Not a clue. Okay, so I've downloaded these. I'm pretty sure I made them both transparent. I'm pretty darn sure. Okay, so let's upload these. That's the wrong ones, but it's okay. That's okay. I like how we made them transparent. We don't have a background yet. We'll get a background. They provide backgrounds. I would kind of like to make my own, but We do have to be realistic. Okay, looks like we succeeded in getting them to be transparent. Awesome, we've got our sprites. Now, how do you do animation in a sprite? That I don't actually know how to do. Paint, surprise, choose a sprite. Let's go to the tutorials real quick. We'll just do a tutorials. Animate a character. Teach me.
You can use Scratch to animate a character and bring it to life.
Okay.
Make it say something.
Okay.
Move around.
Okay.
Or do whatever else you can imagine.
Yeah, that.
To get started, let's pick a background.
Oh.
I'll choose the Arctic.
Okay.
Next, let's pick a sprite. I'll choose the penguin.
Oh, the penguin's already got some.
Let's make our character say something.
Wait, so it already has animations built into it. It's already got, oh, maybe over here. Oh, so maybe I'll just delete this one and we add it over here. It says costume, but what if the costume is just another sprite? Does that count? I don't know if that counts. I think it broke. Nothing is uploading. Nothing is uploading. Oh, importing. Okay, we're just not being patient. Nice. Okay. Okay, look. There we go. There we go. So maybe we can just switch between costume 1 and costume 1 and costume 2. That's gotta be something we can do. Basketball court is not looking great over there. Let's try slopes, trailer, stripes, underwater, winter, witch house, woods, grid, wetland. Oh, we gotta make our own. We gotta make our own. Okay, so we're lifting stuff. Where do you go to lift stuff? The gym? I can't draw a gym. There's just no way I'm gonna draw a gym. We got 22 minutes left. Ain't gonna happen. So let's say it's your house. Yeah, it's just your house. So give me the floor of the house. Okay, so that way that can be where we stand. We don't even have to make this one transparent. Holla. Okay, so we're gonna make it a floor like that. And floors are brown. That's all floors are brown. And then it needs walls, so we know it's a house. I think that's sensible. So there's a wall. Is that how about a picture frame? How about a picture frame? There's a picture frame and a family in there. Let's draw a family in the picture frame. Oh gosh. I know, these are details I shouldn't even be worrying about. Bloop, boop, it's a family. It's a family. We're at home. I don't know, is that a window? Is that, what else is in a house? Lights. Let's put a lamp in there. Let's put a lamp. No, black is too, it stands out too much. And there's a lamp. So you're at your home, of course. Can't you tell? It's a dance, it's a picture of a dance party or a window with a dance party, either or. So there's a lamp, just like you would have in a house. So you know that this is a real house. Okay, cool, great. Yeah, can we just get like a table? Let's just also add a table. There's a lot of brown happening here. And there's the table. There we go. Looks like a house. Save it. Save it. House. Done. And then we're gonna upload it. So we have our background. Look, we might as well at least have fun with the designs if the game is gonna be not good. Okay. There we go. There we go. Looks great. Okay, so we want to have, let's get the controls. Let's say spacebar. If you press spacebar, you lift the ball, so to speak. So let's do that. So we want to say when space is pressed, we got that, no problem. When space is pressed, we want to change costume. Sensing, probably looks. Yeah, it's probably in the looks. Next costume. Yeah, next costume. Dude, that works for me. Yeah! Apparently we left a little white spot on the shoe. And it's just like appearing. So here's how we're gonna deal with that. We're gonna just we're just gonna tuck the little feetsies away. There we go. Fixed. That's how you deal with bugs. All right, great. Nice. It does look like waving. It's a waving game. Okay, but now we have a ball. So we have a ball and we need to do something with that ball. I'm gonna scoot our character over just a little bit. And then how do we have the ball matter? Well, we could do the same thing, right? Well, but we want a punishment, right? If you don't do it right. How do we decide that? Do you just press it and you lift it? Or is there like some kind of skill to it that, I mean, I would like there to be a skill. That would be ideal. Okay, so how are we gonna do that? I guess we could say, we could do, I don't know. I feel like it's just gonna be a spam the button game. I think it's the best I can do. Are there timers? Let me see if there are timers. I'm not exactly sure if there are timers. It's really hard to read these. Oh my gosh, they're so hard to read. Okay. Wow. Wow. You know, for being for children, this should be a little more easy to look at. Okay. Variables. I guess we could set and change variables. I don't really want to. What I want to do is have a timer. That's what I want. Let me see if I can search for time here. We do have something with time. We just have to find where it's highlighted. Somewhere here. Ooh, we got a timer. Yes, we got a timer. Let's go. Okay, cool. So there's a timer and then there's reset timer. So now the timer is started over here. It's very tiny, but it's there. Is there any other things we can do with this timer? Anything else? I'm gonna search the tutorials for timer. Timer. Nothing. Cool. Wow. Cool. That's, well, I mean, a chess game would have a timer, right? Video sensing. Add a sprite, record a sound, make it spin, use arrow keys, add effects, hide and show, animate a sprite, glide around. Oh man. All right, let's look it up. Scratch.mit.edu timer. How to add a timer in Scratch. Let's go. We got to follow our resources.
But you just need to do it yourself. Click make a variable and call that variable timer.
Oh.
Time, if you like. Okay. And then after you've clicked those, you'll see they're both up here. So I like to have my timer at the top and then the score underneath.
Wait, really? It's just right there? Set my variable. But what's my variable? What is my variable? What is my variable? I don't understand. What is my variable? Oh, man. I feel like we should have started this at the beginning. Google was like, just start in the middle of it. Just start in the middle of the tutorial. You'll be fine.
Scratch tutorial. This is a very short tutorial.
Speed it up.
Which will just teach you how to add an additional feature to any of the games that you've already created. And the additional feature is this timer. Okay. So in a previous game, or a previous tutorial, we created our flying cat coin game. Okay. And the cat catches as many coins as he likes. But the way to make that game more interesting is to add a timer. So you can see here, I have a timer there which is counting down from 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And so it's a timer to see how many coins I can get within that time.
Yeah.
A timer can be added to all sorts of games, and it really kind of makes them a little bit more interesting and a bit more exciting. And it's very easy to do. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So I'm going to close this game and go back to the game without the timer. I'm going to go inside here.
Okay.
And I'll show you how to do it.
Thank you.
So you can add the code to any of the sprites. I like to add it to the main character sprite because I think it just makes sense that it's attached to the main character.
Okay.
And as we do so often with our code, we begin with the flag. Okay. And we then head down to variables. So you can see I've already added this variable, okay? But you just need to do it yourself. Click make a variable and call that variable timer.
Just call it timer.
Okay. And then after you've clicked those, you see they're both up here. So I like to have my timer at the top.
So it just appears if you just name it. So this timer thing is useless, is what you're saying. Okay, so let's make a variable. We'll call it timer. Oh, it does just appear. Nice. Okay, our other timer is still there. Okay, now it's gone. So now we've got our timer. Great. Done. Is it done?
Okay. So what we then need to do is to, at the beginning of the game, set the timer to, let's just do it for 20 seconds, okay? You can do it for as long as you like. Let's say I'm going to set it for 20 seconds, okay? And then after that, I'm going to put in our forever loop. Forever.
Okay, so let's set our timer. Where is my variable? Here it is. Set timer to, and I'm going to say 30 seconds. Okay. Oh my God, I keep, okay.
And then we're going to wait a second, okay? And then we're going to change the timer, okay? By -1.
Oh.
Okay, it's very simple. It's basically just every second, it will reduce that number.
Oh, I love that. Okay, cool. Gotcha. I see how you do things here. Okay, cool. So we want to say forever. Set the timer forever, right? Oh my God, I keep alt-tabbing, but it's not an alt-tab. No, we set the timer right away at the start. So we want to say at start, that's the little green flag, set the timer to 30. So if we hit start, it's 30. And then we want to say it subtracts 1 every second. And what did you use for that? Wait 1 second. Change timer to -1. Interesting. Wait 1 second. Change the timer to -1. Okay, we can do this. So we can change the variable to -1. We got this. We kind of got this. When the flag is clicked, set timer to 30 and forever subtracted by 1 every second. Oh, we got to say that. We actually didn't say that part. We said we want to say -1. -1. Okay. Forever change my wait. Oh, we have to put that like this, right? What did we do wrong? What did I do wrong? Forever wait 1 second. Wait, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Oh, we gotta set, I didn't set the variable. There we go. There it goes. Yes. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, cool. So we got a timer. Great. Now, what? And then we can just say like when it equals 0 or something. So, we have a. Well, how do you read that? How do you read the variable? Let's keep listening.
By 1, okay? Then we need to put in something so that it will stop when we've got down to 0, okay? So we go back here, we add the if, okay, and the less than key, okay? If the timer is less than 0,
okay.
Sorry, it's less than 1. If the timer is less than 1, then let's stop the game.
Okay, if the timer is less than 1,
and it really is that simple. You can add
stop
this
the
to
game.
all sorts of games to add a timer to your game to make it more fun. And let's now click run and let's see if this works.
That's it. Just stop the game. Sure, why not? All right. Fine. I'm fine with that. If, let me find this. So we're going to get an if operation. If the timer is less than 1, so there it's 50 by default. We want to say if it's less than 1, well, how do we, oh, can we just drag it in there? Nice. Oh, nice. So we can drag the variable right in there. Timer less than 1. Awesome. Then stop the game. Cool. So let me find the stop the game thing. It's in here somewhere. Looking for stop the game. Here it is. We got it. We got it. Not bad. Stop this script. I guess that's the script. Okay. So if we hit start, this is set to 30 now. It's counting down. And great. So now let's get a score that counts up. So I guess we'll want another variable, right? So I'm going to make another variable. We got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes, y'all. 10 minutes. All right. That's it. On Itchy got about 12 minutes. Which means I will give myself a 2-minute extension. At least. Okay, but we'll see. We might not need it. We might not need it because it's just gonna be just try to lift as many times as you can in 30 seconds. That's the best we can do. Look, that's not a game. Okay, so we need to score, right? So let's add another variable. Let me zoom out. We're gonna make a variable. I'm gonna say it's score. Let's call it lifts. Let's keep it. We'll do it all caps as well. We want it to feel appropriate. Lifts. Can we move this? Can you make it bigger? Probably not. Oh, nice. Oh, we can at least like, oh, okay. What is this? Okay, I don't know. It's interesting. I think that's about as good as that's gonna get. I kind of liked it when it was just a number. I kind of like that. Let's do that. Awesome. Beautiful. Okay, and then we want to have set. So we want to say that every time the space bar is pressed, really, is all we want to say. When the space bar is, we've put this on the ball, by the way, all this logic, not on the player. So let's actually go back to the player where we have the space bar. So when the space bar is pressed, not only change to the next costume, but set lifts to, wait, what plus what? To 0 plus 1? To 0 plus 1. Set it to 0 plus 1. It doesn't work. I guess we could we, well, we don't want to set, we want to add, right? Like that's what we want to do. I'm gonna hit plus and it is gonna zoom me in. Okay. Does it listen to the plus? It doesn't, it just makes it plus 1. How do we actually add it to be adding 1? Oh, I guess change, not set. We probably want to change it. Let's change it. And then can we say plus 1? And then does it like that it's a plus? Oh, I can't even type anything like that in there. Let's see. Oh, that's it. How'd you reduce the timer? Oh, you got it. I did get it. I did get it. Yeah, it subtracts 1 every, or really it changes the variable by -1 every second is how that works. We did. We got it. All right. So now, I mean, there you go. Like, bam. That's beautiful. Now the ball just needs to move with it, and then we have our very bad game. But it's a game, and it's not about being a good game. It's about the experience of doing this. Okay, so now if I want, now I could just have the ball be in the hand, right? There's no reason for it to be separate. I could just design it so it's in the hand, like on the sprite. But we didn't do that. So we have to get more complicated. So let's say, let's do when space pressed, because I still really love for there to be physics, but I just don't think we have capacity for that. I'm going to say when space is pressed, we can maybe just move it. So if we go to motion, we can go to, it says glide. I like this gliding thing. Do you see this? We got gliding over here. Let me scroll down. Glide 1 second to random position. I kind of like this gliding. Let's do some gliding. That sounds fun. So I'm going to say glide for not 1 second. Let's say 0.2 seconds to, so right now it's at, this is the position that it's actually at. We want it to, if I press space, we see that it goes up there. We want it to go to this position, which if I get out the way, you'll kind of see that that position is something that you can't see yet. That position is 0, -8. So that's where we want it to go to. 0, -8. Sweet. but we want it to go back is the thing. So we want it to like switch back and forth, which is probably where we're gonna have to get creative. So I guess we could say, I don't even know how to like do it back and forth. I don't even know. Maybe we should just put the ball in the hand. This is barely a game. Is this really a game? There's 5 minutes left. There's 5 minutes left. This is what I'm gonna do, guys. We gotta think practically here. And if I'm thinking practically, then y'all, we're just gonna have to have it built in, but it's okay. And instead of a ball, let's even just make it an actual weight. Let's make it an actual weight. That way it feels like it makes a little more sense. Okay. So I'm gonna make a weight. And that will be easy, right? 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left. That looks exactly like a dumbbell. I have never seen a better dumbbell in my life. I've seen a couple, but those don't count. This one is the best. Sweet. And then let's get another end here. Sure, it can be a little crooked. It's 3-dimensional. It's not crooked. It's 3-dimensional. Yeah, you just gotta look at it the right way. Bam. Dumbbell. Looks sweet. Save it. Lifter. Let's call it a lifter. Why not? We're gonna upload it. We're gonna make it transparent. This looks pretty bad. Why not make it 4-dimensional? Oh, good call, Jim. Nice. That's definitely a good use of our time. Honestly, like the nerd in me wanted to like try it. That is one ugly dumbbell. Wow. I'm calling it dumb and ugly. That's just mean. Now we're just being mean. Welcome in, John. Jim. I called you John. Jim. Welcome in, Jim. Jim John. All right, so there's that. Apply it. We're going to download it. Transparent. And I guess the last thing, I guess we could put some sound effects in there. We could put some sound effects in there. Do we have time to make our own? No, we do not. No, we do not. All right, let's add in... Wait, we don't want it to be a sprite. Liz, you didn't want to make it a sprite. I forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot. We wanted to update our existing sprite. That's what we wanted to do. There we go. Copy it there. Paste it here. And look, now we can give it like a different angle. Look at that. Look how realistic this is going to be. So we have to actually export the person with the dumbbell. We could probably find some sound effects there. I would love to make my own. We do have like the extra itch timer time. I'm excited to see what y'all made. Hopefully you used a modality that you've ever used before. I really hope that for you. I have never used Scratch in more than just a messing around kind of way. So, you know, that's why I'm making one of the least interesting games. But I'm learning something, and that's worth it. Did we actually do this? I don't know. Let's go into here. Okay, we just deleted our character, so that's horrifying. And I can't undo it. Oh no, wait. Oh my god, it came back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming back. Let's go to the costumes, I guess. Yeah, so I guess we can just re-add the costumes here. That was horrifying. We almost just ruined everything. So we're gonna get these sprites that we just downloaded. Oh yeah, we got them. We got them. Let's give it a moment. It needs some time to import it. So give it its time. There we go. And then we can just delete these two. Easy peasy. Bam. Lifting. Let's go. and we'll get rid of the ball. Although the ball has all the logic on it. So we won't get rid of the ball. But maybe we'll at least hide it somehow. Can we put the size? I'm gonna make the size of it 0. Still works. Still works. Okay, but something I'm noticing is our score isn't resetting. Time is up. I'm giving myself an extension based only on the itch timer. You have 1 minute to submit your game to itch. If you don't make it, you will not be able to submit your game. That is not my rule, that is itch's rule. You can, if it's something that you can add to Discord, like a URL, I hope you'll do that. You can upload it to itch and then put the link on Discord, and then I can download it that way. So if you don't make that 1 minute, our thing isn't resetting. So we want to say when it's clicked, we also want to set our score to 0. We want to set lifts to 0. There we go. So there it resets every time. Done. Game. That's a game. That's a game. We're going to save it. Save it. And I think I could share this with you right now. So let me see if I can do that. Share. Yeah, we got a share button, baby. Let's go. This is Space to Lift in 30 seconds. All right. There you go. That's my game. I did it. Wish me luck. Post. I posted it. I did. I posted it. No shame. Time is up. Time is up. That's a really strange rule that you can't do anything. I mean, it's a game jam, you know, it's a game jam. Oh, I see, it already posts. Okay, cool, great. Awesome. So now I just need is this the URL? Is this the URL? Let me open it in incognito. Yes, let's go. All right, there's the game. We did it. All right, let me share it with you all. Hey, man, is it my best work? I don't know. You got it submitted, but you're making the page now. Okay. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, let me drop this in the chat. There we go. Bam. And I'll make sure I put it in the description box as well. Here's my game. LOL. All right, it's in the description and the chat if you want to play the game that I just made. The doubters are maulding? What does maulding mean? Mad and balding. Thank you. Thank you for teaching me. Thank you for teaching me that word. Yes, there were some doubters, actually. There actually were. There's proof. I don't know where the poll went, but there's proof. We had 50, we were at 50%. At 50% doubters. 50% of you who were watching this thought I was doomed. You thought I was doomed. But now you're maulding. Because this is a game. I got 14 in my last run. Let's see if I can do a little better here. Bam, here we go. Let's zoom in. Let me see close. Let me see my championship score here. This is my game. We're gonna restart it. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh man, I'm pumping myself up. The exercise is real. Oh, 30 seconds. Are you gonna get a better score? I don't know if you're gonna get a better score than me because I'm exercising myself. Apparently, I've pressed the spacebar 100 times. I'm getting buff. No problem. Oh, okay, just only press the spacebar. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't stop after 0. Okay, so there's like one bug. Wait, let me fix my bug. Let me fix my bug. It's one bug. Okay, it's one bug. I'm just fixing one bug. We just want to say that if it's 0, you can't set it anymore. I don't know. That actually sounds kind of complicated. So I don't actually know if we can do that. So we can't do that. That's as far as we get. That's my game. You can keep going beyond the timer, but it's on you. That makes you laugh. Well, it's supposed to end it. It's supposed to end the... Oh, it only ended the one script. Oh, that's why. Wait, no, we can do it. Wait, we can save it. We can save it. Because it was ending this script. End all. Stop all. That'll fix it. Okay, now we saved it. Now you can't cheese it. Now there's no cheesing. So now it's counting down. All right. It's almost at 0, 2, 1. Oh, it didn't stop it. You know, it's okay. I'm surprised that didn't work. I'm surprised that didn't work. Maybe it wasn't updated. Maybe that wasn't the updated one. Thank you, Herc. There's potential for cheese there. There's potential for cheese. But this is the first time I've ever tried to make a game in Scratch. All right, it's not a game. It's not a game. It's not a game. I do want to see if we made it. Probably not. It's probably gonna keep doing it after. But I thought if we stop all, that should end it, right? It doesn't. It doesn't. It's cute AF. Well, that is the expression of myself. That is the expression of myself. We could actually come in here and say stop all. No, we could still do this. If we say stop, if we say if we want to say when clicked, if the timer is at, okay, where is that? If it's equal, I'm giving myself some extra time. I am. Is equal. I didn't even ask you guys for it. What have I done? If the timer is equal to 0, then stop the script. Okay. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all I did. There's just one thing. Great job. Great for learning the engine and making a game in 1 hour. You guys are so generous. I have a feeling y'all are the ones that made that 50% go up in believing in me. Y'all must have been the ones. Okay, let's try it again, and let's see if now it at least actually ends when the timer is at 0. This is the last test, and then we're gonna check out your guys' stuff. Get them sent to me, LYZURLY, in Dreams. Share it with me, collab it. Even if you didn't finish it, Ian says, not looking good for me. My poor knowledge of logic is preventing me from completing it. Got close. Well, you know, there's only love and support here, so there will be no negative judgment from me, right? If you still want to share. Oh, it didn't stop. Well, I tried. That's okay. See, it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but I still learned something. I still have fun. That's what it's all about. And I hope if you're open to it, you can still share it and we can have a look at it. But if not, that's okay. That's all right. Ooh, Donnie's like, what's the sitch? See, Johnny wants to help. All right, let's see if we got any submissions over here on itch. I think the time is nigh. Wow. Oh, I'm so excited. We got 20 minutes ago a submission from Malphos Interactive. Let's go. And then from Beth, we have Level Up submitted 8 minutes ago. Let's see what we got on Dreams. Who got in first? I think Malphos Interactive is going to be our first submission. But let's just make sure I'm not missing something. Pull this up on Dreams. See what we got? I did not realize that logo Okay. I thought it was up the whole time. No, it wasn't. Okay, so looks like nothing in dreams. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. No pressure. No pressure. All right, so let's see. And also, Ian, if you finish it in the next few minutes or something, you can send it in there. We also do an after show. You can check out stuff there as well. We can look at it. It'll be more private than this, so that might be a good place to share it. Let's see what Malphus made. Swole Girl versus Zombies. I dig it. I dig it. Very nice. We got Swole Girls versus Zombies. It's a download. Let's go. I like that idea. I like that idea. That's very creative. There's a lot of potential there. It's so basically what you're saying is it's The Last of Us 2. It's Abby from The Last of Us 2. I approve of that fully. All right, let's put this in here. Let's check it out. I got a virus scan warning. It's probably fine. I'm sure we're fine. Hey! All right, let me get the sound because we got sound up in here. We got music. Let's go. Praying it's copyright-free music. We'll take the risk today. Very nice. We got some... I go, these are the zombies. These are the zombies. I see. I like it. Nice use of just like keeping it simple, right? That's very important when you're only doing it in an hour. Whoa. Whoa. I blew myself up too. Oh my gosh, it has high scores. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Let's give this a shot. Wow, look, it's got a menu. This is impressive. This is like very well made. Let's make it full screen. Here we go. This is Swole Girl versus Zombies. I'm pressing the space bar. And it's just explosion. Nice. And that's how you kill a zombie. So the Swole Girl just has like explosion powers. And you have to time it in time to hit the zombie, else you die. This is nice. This is very well done, actually. We got a nice animation for the explosion. I love the character design. We got like a little like Popeye anchor on the arm. We got some juice up. I like, now interesting is the protein, the power, and the, what does the protein mean? I think spacebar is the only button. So, I guess it's just like wants you to know there's this, she has this much protein. Like this is how serious she is. And it looks like we just keep going until you die. It's endless zombie survival. This is really cool. I'd really love to know what you made this in, Malphus. This is so awesome. I also love the mixed media, like where there's the image of the workout machine mixed with the like MS Paint-esque art. And then we have this animation. I love it. This is great work. I wanna like keep getting a high score, but I feel like I have to suicide myself at some point here. So we can at least get our name on the leaderboard. Very curious to know what you made this with. And then we die. We die. Look, it's got a beginning, it's got an end. Done. Lee's got 18, beating out Lee's. Not bad. And it's got a full loop. Awesome work. Total game. Utter and absolute game. It's even got, look, it's even got an intro screen. How good is that? So good. So good. Let me pull up the messages. Jim says, Malphus is me. Hello, Jim. Welcome. I love it. I love your game so much. We're going to get something from Herc soon. Sharon is Karen. I like that. Wait, the power goes down. The power does go down. Seems like just one of those things. Check the itch page for controls. Wait, there's more controls? Oh, shoot. We got more controls. Let's see. Let's go to its page. Oh, guys, we haven't even fully appreciated this game yet. Watch out. Let's go. Okay. Move with A and D. Stand near the juice bar to get you. Oh my gosh, we haven't even come close. We have no idea what Swole Girls versus Zombies has in store for us. We don't even know yet. Okay. Move with A and D. Stand near the juice bar to get juice. Press enter at the equipment to get swole. Juice required. Press space to use your swole energy to create explosions to kill the zombies. Free sound music. Very nice. All the info I could ever want. I'm still curious to know what you made it in. What'd you make it in? Click Team Fusion. Oh, interesting. Gotcha. Isn't that explosion awesome? And yes, the title is amazing. I couldn't agree more. You're not supposed to be able to explode without power. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. You put so much into this. Understandable oversight. Okay, here we go. Nice. Oh, we got protein. Oh, and then what do you do with the protein? Press enter the equipment to enter. Oh, okay. So you need the juice. I see. Oh, cool. Oh, so there's like more of a gameplay loop here. Even though, you know, it's got a bug, that's okay. I'll play it again if you fix it, but like also, it's all good. So the idea is that you have to come here, press enter, and you use the juice, and that gives you power. That's pretty awesome. That's actually a very cool game. All right. So let's play it correctly, even though we know it has a bug. Oh, crap. Oh, I killed myself. Okay, here we go. We go back, get some juice. Let's blow up this one. We start off with a little power. I think the power just doesn't go to 0, is what it looks like. So if I spam enter, we consume the protein. This is quite good. This has got whole mechanics and everything. It's because it's cool because I just lost. It's cool because you have to like actually kind of do a workout in order to fight. Like if you don't do these things, then you can't fight. In theory. In theory. So points for the idea, and your execution is pretty much there. It's pretty much there. Ka-chow! I'll honor your game by trying to do it correctly. Chew! Nice. Enter, 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 enter. Ooh, man, you really gotta work out hard. That protein does not convert to power easily, which makes sense. Which makes sense. Evidently, there's some progression built in. Nice. The zombies will also keep spawning faster as the game goes on. So there's more progression, but I think the progression is too slow. It will probably take 10 minutes. Nice. That's so cool, though. I love the thought that you put into this. Really great game. Really awesome entry. Even more excellent. Double claps, double thumbs up for how much of a game this is. Sweet. And you made that in an hour, too. A lot of impressive stuff. Click Team Fusion. That's not one I'm familiar with. Click Team Fusion. Game and software creation has never been easier. We should check it out. I want to try it sometime. We should do it one time. It looks cool. Neato. Click Team Fusion, y'all. It's the engine Five Nights at Freddy's was made in. Really? Wow. So it's like super legit then. Oh, wow. Look at the stuff people are making in this engine. That's not small stuff. I love it. It's got some physics stuff, it looks like. Interesting. Thanks for bringing it to us. I want to try it. Maybe I'll do it next week. Shoot. Maybe I'll do it next week. Thank you, Jim. All right, let's check out Beth's. Beth made an entry as well called Level Up. Let's give it a shot. That music, I got it stuck in my head. It's good music. All right, where's our itch? I think we lost our itch somewhere along the line there. Okay. Let's go. Submissions. Level up. Level up your IRL life with the things you do. Ooh, I like this. Yes, well done, Jim. Indeed. Beth says, this is another that's more of a daily exercise than a game, and I didn't get the example cards done in time. Whoops. Okay. All right. How to play. Print and cut each of the cards along the dashed lines. Then choose some things you want to improve at. Write down a fun title for the stat above stat name and write a level that matches your current skill at it. Oh, interesting. Above level. Finally, above the why do you want to level up the stat text, write down why this is important to you. This will help you later on when you're struggling for motivation. This is beautiful. Whenever you do something that makes you better at a skill, write it on the back of the matching card along with a number between 1 and 10 that qualifies how much it helped you improve at that thing. Finally, fill in that many boxes above experience points. When the 10 is filled in, you've leveled up. Fill in a new card with the next level and keep going. This is so cool. I love this. All right, so let's do it. Let's do it. All right, so I'm going to take this image. Of course, we're going to continue our paint dominance. This is like a tabletop game, is kind of how you play this. We'll make it a paint top game for now. All right. So what is my stat that I want to level up? I love this. Okay, what is my stat that I want to level up? I want to level up my, It is super wholesome. It's wholesome, but, and it's like practical. Yeah, it'll like motivate, right? It's like I'm kind of emotional thinking about it. All right, so let's say stat name. I'm gonna say confidence. I'm gonna say confidence. I'm gonna keep it very relevant to how I feel. No, not just how I feel, but I feel like that's what the game jam is about in a lot of ways. Is just having the confidence to just dive in and make something, even if it's not what you ideally would want. I'm going to say the stat is confidence. My current level, I'm going to say my current level is pretty high. Okay? But let's not, I'm going to say level 20. I'm going to say level 20. And that was not numbers. Here we go. Level 20. That's where we're at. I deserve that high level. That's nice. Why do I want to level it up? Because my Scratch game was okay. Was just okay. Okay, so now we have to try to actually level it up. And we have to talk about, so how am I going to do that? How am I going to level it up right now? Okay. Okay, I'm going to level it up by reminding myself that I did my best and I learned that I can actually make something that's vaguely art in a short amount of time. You can play it. It does things. And I had fun and I shared it in front of at least 10 people. Half of whom didn't think I would finish it. And I did anyway. And for that, just reminding myself of all those things, I think I've gained at least one confidence level. I do. So I'm going to say, oh, experience points. So is that like how many levels? Prove them wrong right in front of everyone. Wait, let me just read the instructions again. Whenever you do, okay, above the why do you want to set, write down why this is important to you. This will help you later on. Right. Whenever you do something that makes you better at a skill, write it on the back of the matching card along with the number between 1 and 10. Okay, I see. Fill in that many boxes above experience points. When it's 10. Okay, so I won't say I've leveled up yet. I'm going to say we did 5. I'm going to say we did 5 there. And then that'll be... We'll have to return to this another time. 5. I just got 5. That's what I just did. That's what I just did. I did my best. It's a cool game. So the cool thing is you can like print this out, right? You do a new card at level 21 later. Gotcha. Oh, that's so neat. So then you have like rememberies of having done this. Everything you do gives you a number of experience points. And then whenever you get 10, you level up and replace that card with the next one. So then you can look back at your history of cards and be like, oh, wow, I remember when I did this thing to level myself up. That's so awesome. I love that. I love that. I love it. I love it. I'm going to put on right on here. I'm going to say this. I'm going to modify it. Since I don't have a back of my card, I'm just going to put this above Y. And then I'm going to say, maybe in just like a different color, what I did. Reminded myself why it went better than I think. That's what I did. And we'll just do it like that. Isn't this wonderful? So you guys can actually download this. For the people in the Game Jam, you can download it right now. It's going to be $1, I think, after today, probably. So you should get it now so you can print them out and use it for yourself. That's a little benefit Beth gives for us. She makes a lot of these games along with her partner. So we're going to say what I did is just right there, since I don't have it back. It's free for the whole weekend. So you get a little bit of time. People watching the VOD, you got some time. If it's still the weekend, you still got some time. All right, so this is my modified version. It's kind of off, but you get the idea. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Total game. Amazing game. Beautiful game. I'm going to save it. I'll make sure I save it so we don't lose it. I want to use this. I think I need to use this, like for real. All right, those are our itch submissions. Let's head over to Dreams and see what we got there. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Beth. Thank you for inspiring me to rethink what games can be. You know, like games can be wholesome and empowering beyond just like I'm strong. Like they can help me think about myself and my life, which is like so beautiful. And all of your games have done. So thank you. All right, so here's what Ian came up with. We've got, oh, and Herc too. Nice. Let's check out Ian's first. Avalanche Dodger. Oh my gosh, this looks gorgeous. Oh, this looks beautiful. What the beautiful? What in the beautiful is this? From Ian Sane Artist. Here we go. Let me refresh it. Dodge. Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Ah! Oh, flippity dippity dog! What the dump? Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 All right. We're fine. Here we go. Shoot. Hey, this is pretty good. What's not complete? You completed it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Dude, this is horrifying. Oh my God. All right. We're fine. Dude, we're doing fine. Oh, we died. Oh, okay. All right. We're whiter than I thought. We have to be thoughtful. This is quite impressive. Okay. Shoot! I choked! I choked! Alright? I choked. It's like the boulder scene in Indiana Jones. Yes! Yes! But it's snowy. Somehow that's less scary that it's snow. It's Indiana Jones Holiday Edition. It is so intense. It's like seeing them all coming towards me. Oh, it's like kind of a nightmare. Okay, here we go. Shoot! Dog it! So maybe what Ian wanted was this number to like be a timer or like how many you've dodged or something. Look at that one that went flying. Look at that one. That one is like, who's dodging that one? Like someone down in the village below the mountain is like getting their house destroyed. What if I'm closer? Does that help me? Maybe. Actually, kind of. Oh yeah. See, I build up the anticipation too much. We gotta stay close. I like the rumbling of the mountains back there as well. That's like very impressive, actually. Whoop, 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 whoop. Here we go, 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 here we go. We're good, dude, we got it. We're champion. We're a champion. Nice. So yeah, I would guess maybe Ian wanted, whoops, a timer or something. But, I mean, you can die and you can infinitely survive. That's a game. Like, that's a game. I'm sorry, but you made a game. And it's a fun game, too. If terrifying. I wanted to go to a different spot, but I think I found a sweet spot. Let's see how close we can get. I'm sure this will go fine. Whoa. I don't know. You know what I want to do? I want to play this in VR. I can't, though. I can't, but I really want to. Beautiful work. Christmas Indiana Jones for everybody. I love it. Let's do one more round. See how long we can go. I would go to my sweet spot, but I'm already here. Oh, maybe we're safe. Nope. Okay, we didn't last that long. Very nice, Ian. I love it. Good sounds, good visuals. It feels intense. It's good work. It don't need no timer. It don't need no timer. It's got a countdown. That's a timer. All right, thank you, Ian, so much for that. Now we're gonna check out Herc's entry. Hyper Game Dev 2023, exercise yourself. Made in 1 hour for the jam. All right, here we go. This one is by Herc UK. Made in Dreams in 1 hour. Ooh. Ooh, quick time events. Okay. Okay. I'm bad. I think I failed. I mean, we are walking, so that's my success. I walked, but I have a feeling the better you do, the faster you move. Okay. Did I do it? Did I do a good job? Herc, am I winning or losing? Okay. All right. Let's try it again. I'm gonna try to press these buttons when they pop up. Here we go. Oh, we got it. Yeah, that is it. Oh, I'm just too slow. I'm just too slow. Yep. Now we're faster. Nice. Nice. So it's kind of like a simulation of jogging if you had to press controller buttons in order to get a full run. Oh, I keep missing that one. Nice. Okay, we're doing better. We got 3 that time. We're gonna get them all. We're gonna get full, whoops, we're gonna get full on hustle here. Here we go. Yes. Yes. We did it. We did it. We did it. We didn't go that fast, but we got them all. That's what matters. That is kind of difficult to get that timing. We'll do it one more time. There we go. There's that speed. Nice. It looks like we do go faster. We do go faster. I love it. It's a game. I love the idea as well that like you're representing the exercise through the like movement speed. Oh shoot. Is that a quack when you get it right? I blame Dreams that the puppet isn't looking like it's running because it is going faster. Okay. Oh shoot. There we go. We're pros. We're basically pros. Very nice, Herc UK. I love it. Total game. Total game. Because you can lose or you can do better. That makes it a game. Thank you everybody for your awesome submissions. We have 4 submissions plus mine. Not too bad. If you would like to continue to hang out, I'm gonna do an after show. The after show is outside of YouTube, but it comes right back to YouTube. We go to Patreon. There's a link right now on Patreon. You can get there from the description box. Patreon.com/hypergamedev. Here are the people who help make HyperGameDev possible by supporting over there on Patreon. You don't have to support. It's a free after show. We can check out more projects that you're working on, more games and stuff. All of that is totally fine and exciting and acceptable. And oh, and all your comments just came in. No score. Longer you last, the higher your score. Sorry I missed all these comments. I don't know what happened. My stream got funny. So let me get back in here so we can put commentary over that. Sometimes it's live. It's live streaming. Things happen. The longer you last, the higher score. That was the plan. Gotcha. I still love it. Very epic in VR. Absolutely. Ian did an amazing job on this one. There are safe spots, but you wanted to mix it up. I like that. Perk says that theirs is very rough at the moment. Very rough, but it's a great idea. And I like the idea of it, like, representing your success in this, like, visual way. I think that's really cool. Try tapping the buttons. You can cheat it. You're telling me to cheat? Are you telling me to cheat? Is that what you're doing? All right. You know what the hell? I'll cheat. Why not? Let's cheat it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Nice. Nice. Yeah, it did turn out well, right? I'm glad it was motivating. I win! Good to mess about for a few hours. Nice. I'm glad your comments came in. I don't know why they were lagging, but at least we got them. At least we're here. We learned to make some games. I do this every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern, and please join us. I appreciate that you do. Again, head over to the Patreon. You'll get a YouTube link there. It'll bring you right back to YouTube. It's a little bit more private, a way to advertise the Patreon. And if you would like to see more stuff like this, like one of our other game jams, make sure you click somewhere, maybe around here, maybe over there, somewhere on the screen, somewhere, and you'll be able to do that. Thank you guys. Take care.